Hello, my friends. We are back. This is the next day of a game that I have been playing for a little bit of time, and the amount of time that I've been playing it has accumulated to a staggering 11 days. Alright, welcome, DriedMoss here. We are on day 11 of Death Stranding. There's my camera. That is me. This is Death Stranding 2. Right where we left off from. I've got some food here in front of me. Your save data was created from a previous version of the application. Newly created save data will be in a different format, which cannot be loaded by previous versions of the software. I have no idea what that means. You know what would be brutal? Because they just released an update. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before or I don't know when. But there's an update since day 10. So between when I ended day 10, which is about 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, California, to now, which is about noon, well, 11 a.m., they've released an update. So that update says that the save file that I have is from a previous version and is not compatible, but it loaded me in. If I lost 48 hours, I think I'm close to 50 hours. How much time would I lose here? I can't. Here I say I can't open the. Let's go to system here. Let's look at load save data. Quit the game. Wait, what? Load. Alright, so let's go to manual saves. I'm 47 hours in. And they just gave me a scary notification saying your save files from a previous version not compatible or something. If they would have forced me to restart, I would, but not this month. Until they fixed it. They probably send out a patch. And get me back into the game, but man, that would be painful. 47 hours of gameplay lost. Oh, look at those. Man, I would say Norman Reedus does not look good in glasses. Except for those. He looks good in those. That's why I'm keeping him. Alright. I don't know if this right here is accumulating. And I wish it would focus. Both stick and rope to protect and connect together for tomorrow. Alright, so if we went into this mode, we can change the focal length. I'm pretty sure that's gotten larger. Trying to create a, like, what? I have no idea what that number up there is. I don't think it's number of deaths.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Nirvana. A porter employed by Bridges. A man not unlike yourself, it would seem. But why did he appear in that so-called Nirvana? Or rather, that realm of the dead? And then there's the fact that he clearly spoke Lou's name. If we have another opportunity to visit that mysterious realm, then perhaps we can get some answers.
Alright, I'm going to try to change these lights for Laura. In the background there. Oh, shoot. I was wondering why this light was not strong. I wonder why it wasn't changing. It wasn't changing at all. Alright, let's go down. Let's put that one over there. And put the dark blue on the other side. Let's bring that one up. And bring the light blue down. It's very subtle. That's a yellow light. That's a green light.
Sup?
That's not a bad one. Alright, we'll go with those lights. What's up, Monk? And we'll go from there. Alright. Is it Monk or Monkey? I missed that one. Monkey. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Get to the surface. Grab packages. Deliver. Repeat.
I'm playing the new Doom right now. I've always found the idea of death comforting. The thought that my life could end at any moment frees me to fully appreciate the beauty and...
Well, there's always a beginning, a middle, an end, but everything living absolutely does come to an end. Doom Dark Ages? What do you think of the new Doom game? I have access to it on Game Pass. I've downloaded it, played maybe the first 5 to 10 minutes of it. But I definitely haven't played much.
By the way, Sam, you saw Tomorrow with the apples in the corridor, right? It seems she was training, trying to gain more control over her temporal abilities. Taking green unripened apples and attempting to age them until they're red and ready to eat. But she's still having trouble getting it just right. She's taking it too far and making them rotten. There's no need to rush things. She'll get the hang of it soon enough. In the meantime, let's continue to support her.
Alright, we're in a relatively new location. Towards the east coast.
Slipknot of Black Sabbath.
So if this is
Slipknot or Black Sabbath.
Slipknot, are you asking me, do I prefer one over the other?
Yeah.
Well, if I was going to choose between the two, I'd go Slipknot. If you're asking me favorite music, Lady Gaga. I grew up on Led Zeppelin and Metallica. Milk Carton Kids. Some folk music. Florence and the Machine.
Both are good, but I prefer Black Sabbath.
Do you have a preferred?
That was the real heavy metal.
Well, I guess do you know whether or not Slipknot or Black Sabbath got their music in the animated movie Heavy Metal? Where? Like, I've got a tiny section of road here. All right, 560.
No, I haven't even watched that movie yet.
Well, there's two of them now. Highly recommend. If you're a fan of Slipknot and Black Sabbath with preference to Black Sabbath, then Heavy Metal and Heavy Metal 2. It's actually a good question.
Hey there.
Can you tell me whether or not Black Sabbath or Slipknot has music in the animated movie Heavy Metal or Heavy Metal 2?
I don't have that specific info off the top of my head, but I could look it up for you right now. Want me to check it out?
Yes, please.
Both Black Sabbath and Slipknot have music in the animated movie world, but when it comes to the specific film Heavy Metal, Black Sabbath's The Mob Rules and E5150 are featured. I didn't find any mention of Slipknot's involvement in this film.
So they're saying Black Sabbath's The Mob Rules is in Heavy Metal. So you might actually hear music that you prefer, or find new artists out of Heavy Metal.
Mob Rules is really good.
So, Mob Rules, Heavy Metal, animated movie. Highly recommended. I'm more of a Ghost in the Shell fan when it comes to animated films. That was my first introduction into Japanese animation. You know, other movies like Akira are, I guess, the gold standard. But yeah, go watch both of those. Sounds like you would enjoy those. Alright, I did not pick up a mission. I don't think this game has any kind of heavy metal music, but I'd play it if it did.
Song Hell's Bells made it into the latest Iron Man.
Sounds like, was Hell's Bells in that Maximum Overdrive movie with Emilio Estevez?
Yeah, I think so.
Hell's Bells music. Sorry, I'm using my AI here. 100% Hell's Bells is in Maximum Overdrive. There's another great movie if you like heavy metal. And I think that is the opening, that could be the opening song to Maximum Overdrive with Emilio Estevez. And I think the big clown face truck is the first thing that comes onto the screen. Hell's Bells. Yep. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that's in there. Guaranteed that's in there. Little bit of an echo on the stream. Let's get that the fuck out of here. Alright. Let's go. Let's get a mission. Let's eat some food.
From this location, you should be able to see some snow.
I hate this character.
Your next objective can be found in the heart of them, in the form of the Eastern Environmental Observatory. Once again, you'll need to link up several sites en route to this destination. The first such site to be brought online is the Chronobiologist Shelter, which is due west. Pick up the main order on this delivery terminal in order to begin.
In listening to Raining Blood, my Slayer.
You know, it'd be cool if I could get a, well, I could if I put the effort forward. Put on and say, hey, play 10 seconds of Raining Blood. And it would play a quick clip. I don't know what the rules are. I think it's 30 seconds or less. That's 30 seconds or less of copyrighted music, or is it 60 seconds or less? 60 seconds or less of copyrighted music, and they won't flag it. Oh, we are going up in the mountains for the first time. Might have to make for the first time. Zip lines. I don't think I should be taking my truck, but I'll try.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You know what I've been listening to? I listened to Candy Thief by Beat Pella. I've been listening to a lot of beatboxers. Improver, amazing. And I've been listening to Candy Thief by Beat Pella. I know most of the songs that they sing, at least the ones they put up on YouTube, the music videos are post-processed. And I thought, no way this is real. But then they did a live stage performance. And it was pretty close. It was obviously not as polished. But Improver's The Future beatbox
Highway to Hell,
is
Iron
nuts.
Man, Thunderstruck, Shoot to Shrill and Back in Black made it into the latest Iron Man movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new Marvel stuff. I kind of ended at Endgame, so I haven't watched the extra stuff, and I canceled my Disney Plus subscription because I was tired of all the ads. Now all I have are Paramount Plus. But I'm more of a DC fan. Not that I'm not a fan of Marvel, but I lean more towards DC. And if Gunn can make the DC universe as good as the Marvel universe, then holy shit. We'll see how Superman does. All right. I want to pave this road. And I need to find the paver. Why does the road stop here? It must extend around here. There has to be a paver around here somewhere.
I live next to a cemetery.
Do you work at said cemetery? If I lived next to a cemetery, I'd be working there so that I could go there late at night and chill. So do you walk by the cemetery, Walt? Like, hey, what's up, everybody? No. Don't get up for me. And then walk by.
Every night I hear knocking the window or the sink turning on BTW. No, I don't.
I would. Okay, I am also afraid of things like that. It would scare me. But boy, do I like that emotion of fear. I have recently had the sound of a woman talking and laughing at my front door, and I have Ring cameras all around my house. And I can't find a thing. I thought it was porch pirates coming to steal packages, because I get regular deliveries. And I'd be downstairs, laying down, falling asleep to, I don't know, whatever YouTube, Kill Tony. I'd watch Kill Tony. I love falling asleep to comedy. And Kill Tony I've been watching. And I'd be laying down, and I'd hear this lady talking, and then laughing. And like as if they were right at my front door.
I only hear it if I'm watching a movie or even worse, sleeping.
But when I look at the Ring camera, nothing. So, two things have happened. My cameras aren't working, or two, she has found a blind spot that my cameras don't pick up. But my cameras also have motion sensors, so the lights will come on whenever people get nearby. And also I have chimes, different chimes for different parts of the house. So it'll just be a wind chime when it comes to the front garage. Then it'll be a dog barking whenever the front door. And then it'll be no dog barking in the backyard. So nobody should be in my backyard. So dog barking in the backyard. And then it's like a Santa Claus kind of jingle when they're coming towards the front door. Like they're coming to give me presents or something. Somebody's coming to give me something. None of that's going off, but I hear this lady's voice talking and laughing. I can't understand what she's saying, but that's happened like 3 times in the last week or 2.
Sometimes I get so freaked out I'll grab a baseball bat thinking someone's in the house.
I've thought about getting a firearm. I literally thought about getting a firearm for multiple reasons, for home protection. But yeah, a baseball bat might be a good idea. Holy shit, you live next to a cemetery. That's fucking badass. I would also be afraid of that kind of thing, but I love the emotion of fear because when you experience different types of emotion, you know how to control them, you know how to deal with them because you felt them. They don't overwhelm you. They help guide you, but they don't control you. But, ooh, cemetery. Do you like horror movies and horror
I
games.
got 2 metal baseball bat right next to me, so if someone's in the house I can just grab and go.
Have you named your baseball bats? Grab Betty. Grab Smack. Name them and etched their names into the baseball bat. All right, I need to find the road pavers. Actually, I need to go deliver this.
Stay safe on the road now.
Good night. All right, that backdrop looks so fake. It looks like a Truman Show. Actually, darn it. What materials do I have with me?
And randomly you'll get phone calls from the ghosts, but I don't answer.
Your phone is ringing, and you answer it, but you say you don't answer it. How do you know that they're calling them? How do you know it's not some telemarketing or phishing or like relatives or friends?
I have no collar on.
Then it's probably ghosts, or there have been a lot of telemarketing or AI phone call, like to gather information and to determine whether or not somebody lives at that number, and then it goes into a database. Alright, let's pick up some materials. Let's take all your chiral crystals.
One time my girl woke me up crying, saying she saw someone in the driveway.
She saw someone in the driveway? Okay, was the person standing still, moving, shimmering, staring? She like what, saw it on camera or looked out the window? You know what I like the best is when I hear voices around outside my house. The moment between hearing the voice, that moment in between the transit to the window to where you pull back the curtain to check or
She
open
said
the
standing
shutters.
still as a car and staring, she looked out the window.
I had another fellow gamer come in and tell me their horror stories that they have a demon in the house. And she was telling me all about, you know, how it likes to watch her but not talk. It's just more of a curious demon. Yeah, she told me all these stories and she was telling it to the other girl. And
She said about 10 feet
ooh,
tall.
10 feet tall? Do you have any like basketball players that have died in that cemetery? You know, the mind is a very tricky culprit in most of these things that we think that we see. The mind likes to play tricks, I tell you.
I think so.
I love how much material this truck can take. Just when you think it's not going to take any more, it says, I got you.
Oh shoot, I just got a thunderstorm warning on my phone.
Okay, I love the sound of rain. If it started raining hard right now, now you said thunderstorm, which doesn't necessarily mean rain, but where there's thunder, there's rain, usually.
I live up in the high country.
I used to live in Oklahoma, and Oklahoma gets all sorts of weather. Rain, snow, hot, windy, all of it. Cold. It gets all these different types of weather, and I love Oklahoma. Hopefully I can get out of California, because California rains a little bit, and then it is dry and hot the rest of the time. And it's really expensive here. I miss tornadoes. I actually miss tornadoes. As long as they don't kill anyone, they can do all the destruction they want. I miss weather, and there's not much of it here. It rains every once in a while, but if it started raining right now, I'd be out in my sunroom, just chilling out there, playing board game or something. But my sunroom, I'm working on finding all the leaks, so I need it to rain so that I can find where the leaks are and then go fix that roof, because when I bought this place, the sunroom was just kind of iffy. I've been repairing it slowly. Eventually I want to tear the whole thing down and rebuild it. But I do like the rain.
The first time I heard knocking on the window, I said, nah, screw this amount.
Oh, hell no. I would be, like, strangely curious. I like sharing spaces with things that scare me. I've already mentioned that. If a demon or a ghost wanted to inhabit this house and go bump in the night, thumbs up. Just don't possess me or kill me, and I will coexist. Or, you know, talk to me. Move some things around in the house. A little phasmophobia. Which I've been trying to play that VR game, Phasmophobia. It's pretty good.
And then first time the sink turned on my itself, I was like, WTF.
Lights are the only thing that have ever come on for me. But is it possible that I left the light on? Yes. But I'm a person that when I walk out the room, I turn off the light. It's like, wait a second, I'm pretty sure I turned off the light. Why is it on? Or I haven't gone in this room in 3 weeks. Why is the door open or closed? But usually the light. The lights are the only thing that I've ever seen that I'm not quite sure about. Let's go fly a kite up where the air's on fire. Now we're not flying a kite. Alright, let's search for a road paver.
so haunted that sometimes I would get drugged out of bed by nothing in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you're on an entirely different level of exposure to that than I. I have not gotten to that point.
And I would think I just fell off the bed.
I used to be in the Navy. I retired in January of this year, and being stationed on a ship that's rolling the sea, they do have straps, 2 straps at your leg and around your waist area, that if you put in and you roll out, because it's a 3 stacked bunk, if you will, from floor to ceiling, and the boat rolls port starboard. I have fallen out of that bed. Luckily never from the 3rd, because I usually try to get the middle rack or the bottom rack, and as I started to rank up, I'd always be able to pick which one. The middle one is usually the best, at least for me. Easy to get in and out of the rack, and easy to open up your coffin locker. It's the only time I've fallen out of bed, is being on a ship.
Broken a shoulder if you fell off the top.
There have been people that have fallen off the top, and they have a broken finger. I think is the worst I've seen. But and usually if you roll out at level, you'll fall and hit level generally. So I think maybe that's why I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of people fall out. One guy would fall out of his rack all the time, so he ended up like putting padding. He's like, dude, just put your straps on. It's so easy. But yeah, I imagine it could kill you if you came out the wrong way and went head first. But broken finger is the only thing I've seen. Alright, we need to go up there, but I need to find this road printer. It's got to be somewhere out here.
During the winter it gets so cold that I keep the heater on until I get up to go number 1.
Well, they do say the presence of ghosts brings cold. But I prefer the cold.
And sometimes I leave on all night.
I do not like hot weather. Okay, so there's... The road just ends here. Oh, there's a sandstorm coming on over there. I hope that's not approaching me. That means there has to be a paver over here. Oh wait, there's the paver right there. Paver is right there.
Yesterday it get to like 130 here during the summer.
130? Jeez, that's melting. It's gonna melt some plastic on a car. Dang it. A quick second here. Yeah, living in Oklahoma, I've gotten...
I baked a fresh thing of coffees on the dash.
I've gotten that kind of weather. I don't think it's ever really gotten that hot here in California. Not at 103. Or sorry, 130. I would like a 103 or... While California doesn't get a ton of different weather, it doesn't get crazy. I baked a fresh thing of cookies on the dash. On the dash. Alright, let's go see what this paver is going to do. And hope we don't get smacked by that storm. Dang, this one needs a ton of materials.
150 in the car.
Yeah, I've gotten lucky. The house that I bought is the inside, the end of a cul-de-sac, and I get tree shade. I don't really need AC in the house. I just need air to flow. But at noontime, bakes my car. I actually cracked the windows just a little bit, hopefully it doesn't rain. I'll pay attention. If it starts raining, I'll go roll the windows. But if I know it's going to be hot, I'll crack the windows. That way the heat can escape.
During the summer, all fans on high and AC on full blast.
Like, have you ever tried just opening a window and... I don't know, here in this house, there's an all-house fan, and it takes all the heat out of the house and puts it in the attic, and then the attic will dissipate the heat. Have you ever tried just opening windows and see if you can get airflow? Because usually the heat in a room, if you move it around, then it won't be as hot. Yeah, we don't have any central AC. We have all the ducting and everything for it. We just don't have the hookup. The only thing we have is a heater. And it gets kind of cold in the winter months, but not super bad. Alright, I'm going to say that there's another paver over there. I don't think this road's going to curve around to the left, will it?
One time during the winter I got on my Skidoo Summit 1997. I jumped over the cemetery and I barrel clipped the gate with the ski.
Wait, what? One time during the winter, I got on my Skidoo Summit 1997. I jumped over the cemetery. Jumped over the cemetery and jumped. What? How big is the cemetery? Like one? Just one person, one resident?
It's a small cemetery and I get a lot of snow here.
Sounds like an action movie now. Alright, I have no clue which direction this is going to go. And this thing needs...
Tops out a 110.
This thing needs 2,450 metal, 3,210 ceramic. Gosh, dang. Well, I don't think I'm going to get that much material. Let's see here. Oh, darn it. Okay, so I got a road here, probably going to extend down into this way. Okay, the filter's off. There's got to be a divergence here. Because this road right here is probably going to come down into here, I think.
During the spring it's fucking perfect here.
Yeah, I think perfect weather for California is right around spring as well. Start getting rain near the winter, like in the October, November. All right. I guess this paver right here is going to supply this entire track here. So the data scientist, I want to get this entire road, I want to get this road finished. So I think this one right here is probably going to connect. Okay, I need 400 ceramics there. All right, let's go do some road maintenance. Actually, first, let's deliver this fucking thing. We're not holding on to it forever. Have you finished all of the Doom games? You said you're playing the newest one, but have you finished all Doom games?
I bought a Gibson SG and brought it home and it played in the middle of the knee.
I have been playing the classic Dooms, like the 1995 Dooms. Even Doom 64.
Yeah, I have been almost done with this one.
You know, I wish they'd make a good Doom movie. A good Doom movie. Not the one with Rock, and not the other, I forget what the other one was called. There's been 2 Doom movies, but they were horrible. They need to make just a in-your-face Doom movie. And it doesn't even need any story. And it doesn't need story. I don't even need to see the face of the person. We don't want to see the face. Don't just put an actor in a suit. Don't want to see the guy talk. Maybe he can say a couple of words like Master Chief would, but just have him tell a story, 0 words, and just constant killing. Just constant action. Like, that's all you need. And people will go watch that shit. And then you make another Doom movie, maybe with the same actor, and then maybe you reveal his face once. Or never. Just never. I guess that would have to be like an animated. I think that'd probably be the only way that Hollywood, because they need actors, and actors need to be have their face on. It's like if you ever made a movie about Judge Dredd.
Every like 10 seconds.
Oh, good lightning, good thunderstorm. Like, look at the Judge Dredd movie with Sylvester Stallone. That he had to take his helmet off. Judge Dredd never takes his helmet off. And they made a movie that completely broke that.
Like flash after flash after flash.
That sounds like a good storm. Ooh, I can take a lot of material here.
I gonna go get lunch.
All right, monkey boy, go get your bananas.
Leaving this on.
All right, thanks for the alert. Appreciate the chat, by the way. People's time is the most valuable resource they have, so spending some of it here and chatting. Appreciate you. I'm obsessed with paving these roads, disregarding every other responsibility. I think I pulled everything out of here. Alright, I don't think this truck is going to get to the top of this mountain. And I don't think that my destination is on the front side. It's on the back side. Yep. My truck might get up to here. And then I'm going to have to go the rest of the way. So let's get...
Commencing route creation.
Let's get an idea where we got to go here. Let's go there. And then up into here. Come on, little truck that could. You know, I've never door dashed. The only food I've ever had delivered to my house is pizza. The king of burgers. So what's your go-to BK order?
Chicken fries and a double whopper.
Oh crap, I am almost battery dead. I was not paying attention. Oh, crap. Oh, there's a battery over there. Somebody's gonna get a bunch of likes. Now entering chiral network coverage.
Thanks for your help.
And overcharged. Charged and overcharged. Alright, nice and slow. Don't want to piss any BTs off because they're all over the place. We're just gonna stay to the left. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. That gun is gonna get me in trouble. Oh crap. They are right next to me. Oh crap, I just ran into one. They are everywhere. Holy crap, Mike. Where are they? Where are they? Come on, Odrick. Work for me, Odrick. Work for me. Dude, alright, we need to slow down. Holy crap, they are all over the place. Woo! I almost lost. I almost lost big time. Holy crap. That would have sucked. Alright, we got our left turn coming up here. Start making our way up the mountain. If I can make my way up that mountain from here. I think I turned right here. Here's our turn. Alright. How far up are we going to be able to make it? Plus, I feel like I should put a PCC down here. Or not a PCC, but a, use a PCC to make a zip line. See, I think I might. Oh, but we're not on the network, are we? Or are we? Are we on the network? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we are not on the network. So we are not making any zip lines. Oh, this guy is having, his little buddy's having a tough time getting up. Wonder how vertically we are. Sorry. minus, what is that, maybe 45 degrees? I think I can, 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 I think I can. Yeah, this is greater than 45. I'm almost there, almost there. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. Slow way up, but it's going to be wicked fast going down. I don't know if this truck can even go in snow. Yeah, it doesn't do too bad on snow. Yeah, it's doing pretty good on snow.
Wowzer!
There it is.
Almost there.
The chronobiologist.
Good evening, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Good to see a friendly face. It's been a while since I've had visitors. I'll check your cargo right away.
Turns around, looks down, or is she gonna squat a little bit? Hope.
Not a single scratch. A fitting testament to your skill. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief. I was all but certain it had been lost for good. I should have no trouble continuing my research. And it's all thanks to you. All right. Use your Cupid to connect my shelter.
Ooh, that was a pretty good chunk. First, I got a massive red sliver, though. Wow, that is a weird slice.
Now displaying your current porter grade. I'm finally part of the chiral network. I've been looking forward to this moment. I should be able to conduct research at a faster pace than ever. Please accept this by way of thanks.
While wearing this will make cryptobiotes less wary of Sam, lowering the likelihood of them fleeing when he approaches.
I picked up this accessory in the UCA. You should try attaching it to your backpack. Who knows? It might bring you good luck. Oh, and in case you're curious, the cargo you brought me contained a stock of cryptobiote variants. I've taken to calling them chronobiotes. They appear to alter your body's internal clock for a brief period when consumed. Just another example of the many
Adjust
ways
your
Death Stranding is
internal
wreaking havoc
clock.
on our perception of time. It's introduced us to timefall and the beach.
Can it
as
keep
well
me
as the
warm?
EVs that brought about previous mass extinctions. You know, I can't help but wonder if extinction entities are related to chronobiotes. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Especially with the strange incidents we've been hearing about lately.
Strange incidents.
Well, the porter who used to come through here was attacked by something. It was bad enough that they gave up doing delivery work for good. They still managed to deliver my last shipment, but it was covered with strange dents and markings. When I asked what had happened, they just said it was the work of the Headless Rider. People have been talking about the Rider for a while, actually. And there's this
The
guy not
Headless
far from here who's
Rider.
dedicated to studying strange mysteries like that. I sent him some details, and he said he'd need to ask around for someone to lend him a hand. You should keep your eyes peeled for trouble until he figures out what we're dealing with.
Where are you from? Are you an actress? Are you modeled after somebody? What's so special about chronobiotes?
They're cryptobiotes that have become infected with chiral microbes, parasites that induce changes in the host. Chronobiotes can accelerate various processes within the human body. Simply put, eating one should make everything around you appear to move more slowly. Much like time,
Really?
which ages everything. And the beach, where time stands still. This disruption of the natural temporal flow is linked to the underlying mechanisms of the Death Stranding. Continued study of chronobiotes should therefore help us to solve the greatest mystery of our times. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
Chronobiotes are related to extinction entities?
So I've heard a little bit about Hartman's research via the hydrologist. You know, the mass extinctions of trilobites, ammonites, and the dinosaurs. Well, apparently, all these ancient events were set in motion by extinction entities. I'm told there was a human extinction entity as well. And that EEs had umbilical cords linking them to the beach, which could be why their fossilized remains were somehow unaffected by the passage of time. The parasitic chiral microbes that latch onto chronobiotes also originally came from the beach. So, you could even think of them as another form of umbilical tether linking their hosts to the other side. It's a pattern that shows we can't discount the possibility that a new EE might yet be born. And the reason why I believe further study of these microbes could help prevent another extinction event. Now that I have a chiral network connection, this sort of research should finally be possible.
It's weird when they use the acronym EE and then say extinction event in the next sentence and then EE. Like the inconsistency, which I don't know why we do acronyms. It's weird. Just say what it is.
I hope this isn't the last time we meet. With no one else around to make deliveries, I was beginning to think I'd have to call it quits. Oh, by the way, a suborder just got posted about those strange incidents I mentioned. You can check it on the delivery terminal here. It's probably in your interest to find out more anyway, given how much time you spend outside. And, who knows, you might even be able to convince them to join the chiral network, too. I just hope we can get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later. Thanks again, and take care.
Well then, Sam. By the way, we have info on Nirvana to share. Could you join me on the bridge?
After I see if she has anything that needs to be delivered. Okay, actually, he might get us on that network, so we're taking that one. Backpack customization. Alright, animals less likely to run away. Your battery will last a tiny bit longer with this accessory attached to your backpack. Yeah, I want those. I'm good. I'm good with what I've got. Alright, what new story elements do we have for us now? New information on...
We managed to learn a few more things about Nirvana. You may remember that he was a porter contracted by Bridges. That's what we told you before. Since then, I received a mail.
Another one from our very own Hartman, I'm guessing. Look, we sure we can trust them? Whoever they are?
They are almost certainly someone on the inside.
Get rid of this character.
Access to
Worst
the
ever.
administrative systems. It seems Nirvana was attending therapy sessions.
But the real revelation is who Vanna's therapist was. Charlie, can you please explain?
A specialist who worked with other doomed sufferers, including one Sam Bridges. She was your therapist and your partner.
Lucy?
Nirvana's name was on our client list.
Looks like the son of RoboCop.
Black and white.
Hey, Eldon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, whatever this character
Also
is,
uncovered a photo you should see.
like, let me say something about this Charlie character really quick. There was a moment where the game gave the player a choice who they wanted this person to be, and there was 3 choices. One of them was one that I wanted, and they said, "Nah, you can't really do that because it would be weird." And then I chose my second choice. Nah, he's too close to dying. So they gave me the illusion of choice, and then made it not even look like the character that I got forced to have the voice of. So the voice of the person that this Charlie guy is. And then they don't even make it like a hologram, which would have made more sense. And now they have this mannequin thing with a projected mouth. It's the laziest character I've ever seen, and it
Get stabbed by Kojima.
Like, I know Kojima has his reasons, and like, sure, and I'm probably gonna remember this as like the worst character of all time, so it'll be memorable. So I guess it kind of worked. But they gave me a choice of being Lochna, which was one of the female characters from the previous game, and I chose that one. He said, "No, she passed away. That would be awkward." And then I chose the next guy, which is modeled after Guillermo del Toro, and they said, "Nah, he's too close to dying." And then they picked the character that I guess was okay, that I didn't want, and they forced that one on me, and then didn't even go to the effort of modeling the character, because you can project an image of anyone in this game, but they decided to have it be this like mannequin, and it just rubs me in all the wrong ways. It's so bad. I have no idea why Kojima did this. It seems like it was a stand-in, and they just decided to leave it there. It's like, this should be cool. It's like, it's not named for the character that they forced the voice to be. It doesn't look like him. And, like, yeah. Yeah, by far the worst video game character of all time.
Per the records, they perished in a void out which claimed an entire city. A void out only you survived, Sam.
Lucy was pregnant at the time.
It wasn't mine. The child she was carrying. She straight up told me to my face. I never had any kids. She was just my shrink.
Now the title goes to Paimon.
No! Paimon is not the worst. I don't like what the voice actor guild, the voice actor strike that's going on. It's affecting like the Genshin series. So a lot of their most recent updates and events have not had main characters voiced, which normally they are. So one of the characters will be voiced because I guess they got under, or they maybe already recorded it. So one of the main characters will talk, and then the other character, when they are supposed to talk, it's just text. And it ruins those scenes for me. And it's because of this voice actors guild. They want more money. But every other like language, they're fully voiced. It's the American voice actors that want a lot of money. Like to do, I understand like people need to get paid, but whatever's going on, it's not even like Hoyoverse's fault. But anyway, but Paimon's character is still being voiced. I guess she is rubbing all the other voice actors the wrong way. Like she's making comments saying, "Why can't you guys just get back to work? Like you're striking for specific reasons." I need to look more into it to understand exactly what's going on. But I'm sure they're being paid quite well. Lucky to have a job at all. Honestly, I think I'd be okay if they just did AI voices. Like, or just hire other people. Just, if you don't want the job, then we will pay somebody else that will be more than happy to be paid. I don't know. Maybe I bitch and complain too much. I paused it like right at the end of the scene. Left it with almost nothing. No, take a shower first, Sam. Stop going to bed covered in blood and grime.
Sam, this is Charlie.
I don't care, Charlie.
Has been entered into the system. You've been
asked to
go and connect the metagenomicist to the network. Access the chronobiologist's delivery terminal to find and undertake this main order.
It might have been better if they just had his voice versus a pop-up mannequin bust. I am not liking the crew interactions on the Magellan.
Update is a good keyword. The new night train update dropped today.
Yeah, this game got updated. I want Cyberpunk to get updated. I want the 2.3 update. I gotta say, excited to continue my whole Souls to Ring gameplay, but I am most looking forward to finishing Death Stranding 2 so that I can return to Night City. And I want to just go back in and replay that entire game. You know what I'd like to do is pick a week, and maybe I'll do it next week, to where I play nothing but that game. Like from morning till night. And I'll sleep but keep the game running and try to do my first 24-hour stream and just be in the city. I'm going to try my first 24-hour stream. But I'm only going to when I'm going to shower, I'm going to go put V in the shower. When I eat, I'm going to have V eat, and I'm going to sit down and let V sit down in the apartment or wherever, if I can go to a kiosk or whatnot to sit down and eat. And then I'm going to eat. If I need to go to the bathroom, I'm going to wait till I can get V to the bathroom. If I need to go somewhere, I'm going to put V in a car and have V sit there. But everything that I am doing in my real life, I'm going to be representing that in the video game. It's going to be kind of hard to do that if I have to go like get groceries or if I need to go meet friends for a board game or something like that. I'll go put V in that position, but while I'm gone, the game's still going. I don't know if it'll work. It'll probably be quite weird. I'll still be like on chat via my phone and interacting with chat if people come in and interact. But we'll see how it works. It's probably going to be really stupid, but I want to take that lick stick. So wait, you opened the book and didn't... Normally, Dahlman will say something. That is not a picture I took. Why can't I... Oh, that's the picture they were taking whenever I approached. And they're like, hey, Sam, can you take a picture of us? And why can't the pictures that I take get posted? Sad face. Ooh, I need to refill my water. Take a quick break so I can refill my H2O, and I'll be right back.
Sounds awesome, but if you do, I think you should stay with normal everyday stuff. Being a way to play board games might be a little bit too much. And you can get yourself groceries the day before. Then you can do an absolute immersive 24-hour cyberpunk stream.
All right, we are back.
That's right, just sleep.
Saying hi to Lou. Alright, nothing there. Got customization for the backpack. I think that's the crypto biote. I think. Never really had issues with crypto biotes, like, getting away from me.
That was frickin' creepy.
What part? The eating of the bug? What is the Elden Ring Night Rain update? Oh, the baby. You know, you can pick up that pod, and if you shake the controller too hard, like if I go back over here and I check on Lou, like you can do this while you're walking around too, in case you startle, because this baby's connection to the beach, which is sort of the in-between, like if I move the controller nice and slow, it's fine, but if I shake the controller, it shakes the... And I don't think he necessarily hates that. He actually kind of likes it. But I mean, if you just move the controller nice and slow, it's gentle. But sometimes there's these weird interactions too, like Sam will suddenly hallucinate, or the baby might flip me off, or at least the baby did a lot more interaction in the first game. There's a lot less of it here.
Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food.
Oh, I just noticed that the camera's over here. Look at this camera mode. This camera mode is by far the silliest, coolest thing that I've messed around with. Oh, well, okay, maybe I can't take a picture. Let's try that again. Take a photo. Select where, go here. Oh, I guess I can't go everywhere.
It's an enhanced version of Boss. It's already the third one, and there will be a new one every week rotating through all 8 boss.
Oh, they take existing bosses and just make them better? It's just like so... It's creepy, but at the same time, the only way that you can hang out with your crew right now. I don't know if I can change. Let's see. Go to the armory. Corridor. Let's go to the armory.
Harder, better, new moves, and they start in the second phase because the enhanced version has a third phase.
Harder, better. So, same bosses, just new AI and the way that you interact with them?
I'm getting tired, Sam.
I don't care. You're gonna be photogenic for as long as I want you to be photogenic. I wonder if these actresses actually did these poses, or if they had somebody in Kojima Productions take the models and do the torture we soul fans need. This was a weird thing in the first Death Stranding. Like, you didn't really have a photo scene like this. You could detach the camera in game and then take photos and have Sam pose in different ways, but nothing to this level. Yeah, but again, I'm not sure if the actresses actually did their own poses. I wish you could have just one character though. Like, remove the other two. Or only have two. Oh, you see this, like, there was this instance right there where it looked like Rainey and Tomorrow's character were gonna high five, but Ellie's character, I guess, didn't read the interaction the right way.
Everyone, let's give this another try.
And she's like, oh, you don't want to give me a high five. Oops. Let's see if she does it again. There's a moment where Rainey's character looks like you're going to give a high five. See, right there? Right there, it looked like they were going to do high five, but I guess they read each other the wrong way. It makes it feel kind of natural, though. Alright, cool. I can finally get rid of that save point.
This is one weird game, I think, not in a bad way.
Yeah, that's how Hideo does. Hideo does weird. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Yeah, Hideo does weird. And Hideo's always had those kind of weird interactions ever since Metal Gear Solid.
You really don't remember me.
I hope there's a way to splice all these together.
Was that
Lucy. That was Lucy.
Ah, yes. She was your therapist, wasn't she?
All right. Alright, in order to make this as efficient as possible,
Spiral
think
creatures can travel in groups of several hundred
I want
individuals.
to put a zip line here.
If you intend to face them, explosive ordnance is your only viable option. Pick out as many as you can at once.
Alright, let's put a zip line here, I think. Where do I want to put it? Probably right here. Yeah, let's put it here. Oh crap. Alright, PCC. It looked like there was another zip line over here somewhere. Almost. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make it convenient for me to get back up here, but I don't know why I'm trying to connect to somebody else's zip line.
Hey buddy, wish me luck. I'll be lurking while trying the new boss. Takes about 30-40 minutes.
30 to 40 minutes per boss? That's dedication! Alright, Ellen, thanks so much for coming by. You ought to stream it. Do a 30-minute stream. Yeah, do that. No, I know you're not. I know you're not gonna. I know you're not gonna. Come on, connect. God, whoever set these up, horrible. Horrible. Maybe I can... Let's try this. That way I don't have to make this trek every time. Put a zip line over there.
Mission takes about 30-40 minutes. Yes, I'm not gonna stream since I still want to watch your gameplay on the side.
Alright, brother. Alright, we can still connect to it. Outside permitted construction area. Alright, as long as that doesn't get disconnected, I should be able to go. Yeah, let's actually try it out.
Came back, took a quick nap.
Yeah, I did a quick nap yesterday while I was streaming, and I just took a 15-minute power nap, and I got a recharge, which I think let me stream for another hour. Now, hopefully that zip line is connected to that zip line, which it looks like it is.
Australia lies at the center of the continent. This alpine region is commonly known as the Central Highlands. The northern section has a number of steep slopes that pose a challenge.
It's not connected? What a... Who made this?
Patience and caution are essential for survival.
Whoever made this zip line's fired. And I'm dismantling it. Oh wait, I shouldn't dismantle it. Hold on. Because I only brought one PCC with me. That would have sucked. Go get our vehicle. It's got to be a little bit of a... I love the way the snow is falling apart. I really like the snow trails.
Game called Grow a Garden, and the new update is coming out Saturday, and at 2 p.m. me and the boys are gonna get on Discord and play.
Game called Grow. Let's see what that's all about. Is it a Steam game? Grow main series.
It's on a game called Roblox.
Oh. Grow game on Roblox. Roblox Grow a Garden with subscribers. A garden gets scathing review from UK publication. What the heck? Who cares? Grow a Garden, a popular garden simulator game on Roblox. Grow a Garden, a popular gardening simulation game on Roblox. Welcome to Grow a Garden, the most popular Roblox simulation game. Plant seeds, nurture your crops, unlock adorable pets, and discover rare mutations as you build and expand your dream garden. Whether you love relaxing simulation games or crave a new tycoon adventure, Grow a Garden offers endless fun, surprises, and a vibrant community. Explore the in-game wiki to learn everything about pets, crops, and gardening mechanics. Access valuable resources, farming guides, and pet upgrades to tips to master your strategy. Start your gardening journey now and see why millions of players are hooked on Grow a Garden. What is Grow a Garden? The ultimate Roblox simulation game adventure. Alright. Grow a Garden. Alright, play. Play. Select your difficulty. Easy. Shovel. Get ready, they have arrived. What do you grow a... No, I think this is a Flash game, which has nothing to do with anything. Huh. Grow a garden, grow a garden. Oh, are you cold, Sam? I'm sorry. I need to leave you there. Well, I didn't mean not to either. What good... Okay, I'm sorry. What good is this bridge right here? 4,049 likes. What is this? This bridge does nothing. I hate having useless junk populating the world. It's like somebody played with it and then just forgot to dismantle it. Alright, let's get all the PCCs together. I don't think the PCC ones can make zip lines, but we will try. Like, that zip line down there is kind of a waste. Blow, 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 blow. Blow, 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 blow. Alright, let's see. Can I put it here? Okay, I can't make that piece of two. Alright, so that one will connect down there, which is fine, but I think I'd prefer to have it over there. So connect to that one. It's like I'm trying to look down the face of the mountain. Alright, are there any other zip lines? Okay, there are no other ones. The question is, can I go all the way down to the bottom of this mountain, down there, and put up a zip line? That is the question. Alright, can we safely get down this rock face? Careful, careful. Careful. Careful, Sam. Careful, Sam. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Did not think about... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. I see a zip line there. Not sure what the distance of my zip lines are. Let's see if I can put one here. Okay, I'm still good zip line into that one. Let's see if I can go further down. Kind of want to make sure that I can keep eyes on the zip line. Okay, so I've lost... Okay, it's right there. Okay, so out of range, I need to move closer. Alright, so we're good there, so I can go a little bit further away. Come on, Sam. Get up there. You can make it. Come on, climb up, climb up. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, Sam. Good boy. No, 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 don't fall. Sam, Sam, no. No, Sam. Don't die. Alright. Obstacle detected. What obstacle? I don't care about the obstacle. Oh, is it because I... Man, what are you doing? Is it because it can't lay me down? I don't care about being laid down. Broski. Just... No. Oh my gosh. It's gotta be perfect. Sam, put that on your backpack so that you can... Yeah, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Sam. Good boy. Don't fall. Just don't fall, Sam. That's all I ask. Just don't fall. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. Good boy, Sam. Good boy. Get up there. Get up there, Sam. Come on. You can do it. Get up there. Yeah. Good boy, Sam. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. No. God damn it. Well, shit. So I need a place that the zip line can go, but the zip line has to be able to put me down, which I think is dumb. I just need it to be a... Okay, maybe here. Let's try here. Okay, whoop, there it was, there it was. There we go. Cool. Perfect. Alright, does it have connection to the other one? That's all I care about. Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Construction process now complete.
Alright, so I don't want that one. At some point I'm going to have to dismantle that one. Alright, so I've got a zipline network to get up here without having to drive or walk up there. I'm not sure where this zipline goes. It looks like a complete waste. It's quite peaceful up here. We need to make one more zip line. Probably need to dismantle that zip line. Let's fabricate a PCC.
Ooh, just the man I've been waiting for. The Metagenomicist's main order is prepped and ready for you. We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her shelter. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you shouldn't have too much trouble getting close. Now, this emu appears to possess certain unique temporal properties. It may well have some kind of connection to extinction entities as well. The Metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature given her specialization, though. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a major breakthrough. Help us out, Sam.
Alright. Deliver timefall resistant emu. Emu. Alright, so we'll drop down. Okay, we got our zipline network, which could take us down to the ghost hunter. And then we'll go and grab that and then take it back over here, which should unlock this area. Alright, so we have delivery for the ghost hunter, then which will give us delivery for the Metagenomicist, and we should be good. Alright, let's take that one. Standard orders recover and then go back, which will be nice and fast because we have the zipline network. Perfect. Okay, we need to fabricate. Let's take 2 PCC level 2s. And then I think that's good. I think. Yeah. Actually, what is my cargo capacity is also greatly increased, so carrying an extra 120 kilograms is now possible. 120 kilograms. What am I carrying with the battle one? So, because I have a battle level 3. Oh, it is much better. Oh, that's just a level 1? Okay. Let's do it. Oh crap, I have to recycle a PCC? No. No, no, no. No, we'll do it later. Alright.
Order accepted. Thank you.
go ahead and get in the vehicle. We can take the vehicle back down, but we won't need to bring the vehicle back up to this spot because we have a network of zip lines established, at least to this point. We're probably going to have a good network of zip lines all around here to get around. Yeah, like this bridge does absolutely nothing. And when I see this stuff, it's just silly. I'm not sure if it opens up chiral network amount. I don't think it does, because if it took away from my ability to have stuff on the network, then people could swarm your network and you'd never be able to put anything down. So I don't think it takes away. Alright, we're going to get rid of this zip line. Okay, we don't need this one. Keep the charging station. All charging stations are good. Doesn't matter where you put it. It'll charge your exoskeleton, vehicle, everything. So I'll never dismantle a charging station. Wow.
Cargo is nearly ruined, Sam.
What?
Proceed with the utmost caution.
I didn't want to jump that high. Alright, so we're gonna go from here all the way down, then over to the Ghost Hunter, then over to here, then back up, then there. I'm probably going to end up bumping into BTs. Because I believe this is a BT bumping area. Like, what was almost ruined?
Oh, hey. I appreciate you coming all this way.
What, is this a gangster?
Let me take a look at that cargo you carry.
The cargo.
You took good care of this, I see. Ought to make my research easier.
Ah.
Well, how about that? A surprise delivery. I owe you one, mate.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, I finished examining that cargo you brought on over. Now, I know this isn't your fault, but this thing has been absolutely savaged. I highly doubt human or animal involvement. Kinda looks as though it was battered with a large, heavy pole, but... And there are also parts that appear to have been melted. Not to mention the unusual tie marks imprinted on the surface. Putting all the pieces together, I reckon this is likely the work of the Headless Rider I've heard rumors about. In all honesty, though, seems like it was set up on by not one, but several riders. Sheer damage is proof enough of that.
Headless
Yeah,
Rider.
we're looking for multiple villains, I'd say. They won't come out and wreak havoc at just any old time. There's got to be a reason they attack travelers when they do. Mind helping me figure out what that reason is? That way we can set the minds of porters like you at ease. Once we know more about them, I can use that chiral network to enlighten everyone else, too. Indulge my curiosity and I'd be happy for you to hook me up, is what I'm trying to say. If you're keen to do so, then pick up the sub-order I posted. I've included the relevant information in the order details. Be sure to look it over should you choose to take it on.
Alright, so he's not joining the chiral network, dick. Until I quid pro quo. Alright, uncover the identity of the Headless Rider. Fine. But I'm gonna do yours, like, you know what? Alright, let's just take it.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Let's just take it.
Okay, Sam.
Right up the ass.
Begin by considering what we already know. If nothing comes to mind, take a look at the order details to refresh your memory.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Quite a massive chunk of red there. Don't know a spot to go across. Got yellow there. Oh, massive amounts of red. Well, there's a little bit of yellow there. Alright, we got lucky.
Look that one. You're mine.
Try again.
You're mine.
Alright. Discovery of who the Headless Man of the Horse Rider is. Am I gonna have to fight? Because I don't have any weapon. I think I might have a rock. Looks like we have a road paver up here. If I can contribute any materials. Alright. Let's give him all of that. See if this thing has any materials in it. Nah. Oh, shabba shabba dooba doobie. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah. I guess we could supply some to there. How much more does this one need? 400? Ugh. It's like so much I need to do. Ah, screw it. Let's just put it in there. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. There's other roads that are closer to being completed. No, I gotta do it. Disgusting. It doesn't matter where the materials go, right? Alright. Dun 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 dun. Wait, 80? Come on, do I have like a 80? Hold on, let's take this. Whatever. Alright. Just put it where it needs to be. We'll come back and get more later, I'm sure. Alright, let's figure out this criminal mastermind. Shabba, shabba. What I need to be doing is still picking up these chiral crystals. Because I used to have some 7,000-8,000 and I've only got 2,000 left. Alright, we're on autopilot. Man, is it slow.
Sam, the headless rider attacks were reported in this area. Look around. See anything strange?
Yeah, a bunch of vehicles everywhere.
Gotcha.
Why is it red? Why is it staring at me? Is that printer, like, evil now?
So far, so good.
Sam, about the headless riders we're after. I've been thinking, what if we were to try replicating the conditions of the previously reported attacks? A road at night, a tri-cruiser. I've got it. We should take an evening spin near the site the attacks took place.
On a tri-cruiser. All these are destroyed. I have to go back and specifically get a tri-cruiser. Oh, here's one right here. Okay, here we go. Let's simulate nighttime cruise. Hey, I'm on a tri-cruiser now. Da, 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 da. I'm on a tri-cruiser.
What's happened to it? Don't tell me it's been hacked.
I knew it!
Since when do highways float in the air? Up, up, and away!
Since, like, Death Stranding 1. The heck? Is this a racetrack?
Highway in the sky. And now we find ourselves trapped.
Ooh, it's a two-wheeled bike. It's like Tron? Oh, it's the bikes from the first game? I don't have any weapons.
There were no headless.
I don't have any weapons. Oh my goodness.
Riders after all then. We need to destroy them all. Let's get a move on, Sam. Sam, we need to look for weapons. We've been attacking other porters for a while now. Maybe some of them dropped their gear during these altercations.
This is pretty awesome.
That's how you do it, Sam. You're a pro. One of them is different from the others. That has to be the unit that's hacked into the auto paper.
I need a blood bag. See if I have any more. That one's used. Wait. Equip. Yep. I want more of that. That was fun.
Well fought, Sam. I think you took care of every last one. Highway disappearing? This is good, Sam. Whoa! Ah! Whew. Seems the day is ours, Sam. Oh, what a relief to have made it safely back to the ground. There's no sign of our adversaries. That strange road has vanished without a trace, too. Everything seems fine now. Let's go and give the ghost hunter the good news.
That's fun. Okay. And away we go. I need to get him on the chiral network so that I can go back up to her on the mountain. Gotta be careful crossing this river too. I think we're okay because it's mostly just yellow. Oh, I thought my battery died. I hate when it does that. More annoyance than convenience in any way, shape, or form. No, no, no. I had to get greedy, and now I've got ruined cargo. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Could have just stayed on the beach. No, I had to try to cut through a bunch of trees. And now I've ruined the delivery. That was my own fault. Now I need to get on the other side of this.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Access the door.
Well. Handled that job for me, huh? Let me just review the order details. I can tell you gave it your orders.
Black Drift.
I feel as though I can really trust you. We forged a bond, you and I. So you know, I've decided to increase the amount of materials you can withdraw from here.
You haven't even joined the network yet.
All right. I'm ready to join the Chiral network.
I've increased the amount that you can take, but you couldn't take any before, but now you can. And it's gonna be more. Oh, could you also put me on the network? I think I just skipped over a couple of stars, so that's why that happened. Alright, a little bit more attached to the network. Who's this guy? The guy from Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift? Woodland, okay. Oh, what is that? A rocket box. A rocket launcher shaped like a piece of cargo and loaded with powerful MP warheads. The rockets can lock onto multiple targets. Fired once the box is thrown into the air. The type of damage inflicted depends on the target. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Thanks to you, we can finally close the book on the mystery of the Headless Riders. Troubling rumors like that have a way of putting everyone on edge. Makes them want to stay inside all the more. Out here especially. Saw too many people cutting ties and keeping to themselves. Can't say any of us anticipated that the Riders would be ghost mechs, though. And those mechs have something to do with Higgs, too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it does.
Now that we know the truth of the matter, we can come up with ways to combat them and their tactics. Then, maybe it'll feel like we're actually making some progress at long last. You know, got the makings of a real ghost hunter. I've shared with you some schematics for my favorite tools of the trade. A rocket box and a camo suit pattern. The rocket box fires MP warheads. It's a portable, versatile weapon that's perfect for dealing with all kinds of enemies.
You know about Higgs?
I'd heard a few stories about the red-clad warriors before you came through. That Higgs might be the one leading them came as quite the shock. He's the same bastard that's been distributing weapons all over the place, right? Trying to get everyone to take up arms and sow discord. Forming lasting connections is out of the question if we can't find common ground. The spread of weapons and violence is a lot more terrifying than any sort of paranormal activity, if you ask me.
What exactly does a ghost hunter do?
What
exactly do DJs do?
All these claims.
Yeah, they, a good deal. Well, I guess getting pizza delivered by a DoorDash is kind of the same thing. It's about like having food delivered from Taco Bell or something like that. What's a rocket box?
It's a single-use weapon. All you have to do is aim and throw. It fires several projectiles at once, which can lock onto multiple targets in range. Though, if you want to pummel a single enemy with overwhelming force, well, that's a viable option too.
I got cheese with Alfredo sauce.
Killing BTs or disabling mechs as needed. It's quick and easy to use. So consider keeping one on hand for emergencies.
Yeah, the only pizza I'll ever order and pay for is Hawaiian. It's got to have pineapple on it. I will eat other pizzas, but I won't buy myself. All right, got to get going.
Work for me, Sam. So much so that I'd love it if you could continue. I intend to carry on with my research. There are a few things that I'm still pretty curious about. Maybe they're nothing more than baseless rumors, but If any seem promising, I'll contact you via the SSS. I hope I can count on you when the time comes. Good luck with your deliveries. Take care.
You take care. Thanks, mate. Ghost Mac Rider. Alright, what you got for me on orders? Alright, deliver to the pizza chef? You know what? Not right now. I do have some roads. Do you have materials? I'll take your materials. I'll take all of your materials. All of them. Take all your chiral crystals. I will take all of your metals. I will take all of your ceramics, which isn't much at all. Alright, we'll take that. Yeah, I think the reason why to drop off your materials when you're close to a printer is just to get those materials into those locations so that you can pick up more as you're hitting each of these centers and these hideouts, if you will. Alright, well, we should be able to put another zip line, which I need to actually find where that zip line is.
For today is 105.
Ooh. Yeah, bacon. Alright, somewhere around here. Gotta connect to my zipline network. Alright, I need to fabricate a PCC, which I may not be able to because I took all his materials. Praise the mother freaking sun. You got him? Easy for the Elden. The Ring Soul Master. So you're all done. You beat, what, that's number... Which boss number you said that this was? Well, I was on a bike, and I was doing like a Tron battle, which was badass. I hope there's more of that.
And the low is 61.
But I have a tri-cruiser, so it's a trike, and then I have the truck, and then I'm hoping I get the unicycle, which looks badass, and then I hope I get the two-wheel vehicle again. Alright, let's fabricate 2 of these. I thought I already took on orders. Alright, where is our zip line? I got the zip line here, so we need a zip line probably in here. And then another zip line maybe down in here. So we'll put like a zip line there, and then a zip line down here. That will get us all the way up here. Alright, let's give that a go. Make our way up the face of the mountain again. Let's get some of these chiral crystals. Really could use a chiral gooper. All I want for Christmas is a chiral gooper. Oh, actually, I've already got one right there. Did that one just get populated there? 'Cause I did not see that one before. Oh shoot, I got contact on 2 of them. Alright, well, let's see how far we can go here. There's always something in the way. Alright, we only need 1. We don't need to take the whole truck up there. Alright, let's go down here. Ooh, I need new boots. I need new boots, like, right now. Holy crap. Am I gonna... Hold on, we're gonna have to bring our truck there. Holy crap, my boots are about to fail. Alright, let's go here and recycle. That one. And the boots. Perfect. Alright, now we will... Actually, we can take that. 3 PCC levels. We can keep... Let's keep 1 machine gun, 1 shotgun, 1 assault rifle. Everything else... Whoops. Alright, and then that one. Fabricate. Let's get new boots, transporter boots, sneaking boots. Boots designed for combat that are heavy and extremely durable. Noise suppression, portability, attack power. Like, combat boots are just the best all around. Alright, we'll put 1 set on. We'll put the other on the boot clip. Alright, we should have all the possible materials. Take all of your metals. And no more ceramics, right? Okay. Alright, so we can leave that there. Let's get in cargo management. We need to take everything up to the lady on the hill. So that one, that one, that one. Oh, I'd only have 3 of the 6. Oh, I don't have everything. I have 4, 5, and 6. I need 1, 2, and 3. She's the squarest of chins. Otherwise, she'd be quite... No. Take that one. Food rations up to her. Alright, we'll take that. Put that there. Auto arrange. Okay. Let's quickly deliver these. I feel like I'm gonna be missing a lot though. I'll just do a partial delivery. Should get me up to the next one. I got lucky with that one. You know what? I didn't even think that maybe that one would not have been close enough to mine. I got lucky there. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Or did I? No, I went to the right one. Okay. You're about to deliver cargo for the following. Do you want to proceed? Yes. You have not collected all requested cargo for one or more of your orders. Deliver the available cargo and close these orders. Any outstanding cargo will be treated as destroyed. Placed in the private locker.
Thanks for coming. I'll bring up the order info now. Wait, is that what I think it is? I can't believe my eyes.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks for the help. I guess I'll see you later.
Yes, you will. I need to go get 3 more of items that you've ordered, I guess, or that you lost. I'm kind of dozing. Might need to take a break. Alright, let's grab our vehicle.
Thanks, Red.
What we need to do is find out where the rest of the material's at. Recover fluid for growing artificials. 6 minutes. Okay. So I had almost all of it, but not. Oh, some of it was on this side. Oh, sweet.
That's the way.
Snag.
Take the cell sample to her as well. Alright, that's all we needed. Alright, sweet. We are a go to complete that. And we can continue on with other missions. But I might try to take a quick 15-minute. Oh, wait. What was I getting? If we can get it, we need to get it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And aid package. Nope. Something else I had for her. That one right there. Okay. Place in the backpack. Optimize the arrangement. And away we go. Alright, I need to use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna have to leave Sam hanging up there.
Oh, hey, been waiting for you.
violence is turning madness, forgetting one soul. After your men are breaking, you don't know where's your life observing.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by.
You'll find excuses for your anger, but drowning in sorrow. With all the reasons to stay ourselves with you, I suppose. Show you out this burden is hiding the meaning of it all. How beautiful this life can be. You don't have to go. Waste your life respecting the ruler. There is no time you need to run. Take every chance you
Thanks for stopping by.
Alright, thanks for hanging around. Sam, you too.
Thanks for stopping by. I'll go ahead and review the orders in the system. This cargo looks absolutely wonderful. Oh, wow, you found this? What a relief. I was all It's always a pleasure when you pay me a visit. Have enough materials? I've made more available to you if you need.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I was thinking this might be of use to you, so take it with my compliments.
Oh. Get more boost out of an energy drink. Those are pretty cool. An accessory depicting Sam's beloved chiral key. Attaching your backpack will boost your stamina. Oh, okay.
Need a lot of energy
That's
to
actually
make deliveries,
pretty
right?
freaking good.
I made a little something that I'm confident will give you an extra boost. I can't say for certain if the effect will be that significant, but you may as well try it out. Anything to make life easier, right?
Ain't that the truth? That is absolutely the truth. Alright, you got any orders? No, you don't. Which is fine. But I do want to take your materials. I'll take all your chiral crystals. Take all your metals. All your ceramics. All right. Gotta keep my eyes on the next one. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. And then as soon as see those double lights come up. There it is right there. Now we're locked on that one. The last set should be right over the top of that ridge line there. And it'll be facing towards those flashing red circle where I have cargo. And then just as you go in, bam, go to that one. And then we'll offload here. Or not offload, but get off here. Alright, hopefully our truck can take some more materials. Looks like it can. Let's go ahead and offload this. Let's make sure it's my truck. Well, crap. Which one's which? They look exactly the same. Okay. That's not good. You know what? I'm gonna take your material. I don't care who you are, but... Wait, what? That one's Scotty Lion. gonna take all this person's materials. I don't think it matters. It's not like I'm taking it off of their vehicle because they have their own server, I guess. But, alright, cool. I guess I took everything off of it. Okay. Works for me. Extra materials. I guess they're just leaving it behind. Alright, let's get some direction here. Alright, let's go to this paver, maybe. 2,110. We could go ahead and just deliver as much as we can to that one. What is it that I need? Ceramics, 2,110. That's insane. Alright, let's go from here. Well, that's going to take me through BT territory, probably. So let's go out here. Then cross over. Go down this way. Delivery up! Alright. Getting closer. Okay. Remove all of our markers. Okay, so this one is rescue the timefall resistant emu. Deliver those. This particular printer only needs 400 ceramics, which we could probably get from the data scientist. How much does this one need? We can finish up the metals and the chiral crystals with that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and move from here.
Commencing route creation.
Here. Don't know what kind of vertical ascent we'll be able to make here, but we'll try. Alright, let's make that trick. I don't know if we're going to be going through BT territory or not. $320. always ceramics. It's always ceramics.
The pizza was hella good.
I imagine it would be. Like, when I hear people are eating pizza, my memory of eating pizza, the crusty bottom crust, the pineapple, because I only enjoy ordering pineapple, the Canadian bacon, the cheese, you know, if it's cooked just right, it's just got, like, just you saying it, flood of memories. And now I want to order a pizza. Thanks, monkey. Thanks. Alright, can I cross this river? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, somebody has made a bridge. And they will get a thumbs up. This one has gotten 2,066,791. You have made an efficient bridge. Alright, can we make it up this? Yeah, we can make it. We can make it. Thing's a monster truck. Cargo carrying, rock climbing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. Oh, due to the thunderstorm? I have a solar, so I guess if I lost power, hopefully the battery would be enough before it, because I keep a minimum of 18% in the system in case the power goes out. So if my battery is at 100%, it will not go down below 18% if all of the power coming in from gas and electric company is completely severed. Then once it goes below 19%, it'll start eating into that 18%, and then just for emergency power. It is mostly at night, like if for some reason the, oh, was that supposed to be here? Oh, there it is, okay. So I'm actually not too worried about a power outage, but I consume a lot of power. I might have to ask them to put another battery on there. It's only one right now.
Yeah, and Aslo big boy hail like golf ball size.
Oof. God dang. Oh, my truck is not close enough. So I don't have access to my metals. Whoa, truck. Whoa. Why does he climb out that way? Alright, so 400, 280. Alright, it's all ceramics at this point. All of my markers.
I had to go out and put my truck in the garage so windshield wouldn't get smazed, which it already kinda did.
Yeah, I visited family in Oklahoma, and the entire time I was out there, it was raining, flooding, hailing. Like every time I'd like be borrowing my mom and dad's truck and be driving it to like my sister's house, and that's like a 30-minute drive. I was like, well, shoot, I'm going to be using my parents' vehicle, and it could get hail damage. I mean, obviously it's insured for that, but like, shoot, always trying to find a place to park under if you felt like it was starting to hail. Yeah. Alright, let's make a trail here. From here, over to the data scientist. Probably about right there, and then go down here, here, data scientist. Somewhere in between there. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Also leaking roof. I got the biggest pot I could find in case it gets worse.
Yeah, luckily my house doesn't leak. It's my sunroom that leaks, and yeah, I'm always grabbing pots and buckets. I have a bunch of plastic containers though that I can put underneath it. And all I'm trying to do is find out where the leaks are so then I can go up on the roof and patch it. At least to have it last until I can tear the whole thing down and rebuild it. That's like a last project. That's a project I'll do once I get all my bathrooms remodeled, all the rooms updated. Oh, my truck's probably not close enough. I wish there was a small indicator so I would know. Oh, well, yeah, you're gonna be fine. Like, how many lobsters, seafood? Alright.
At least 3 small lobsters.
Small lobsters, huh? Okay. Oh, hopefully it doesn't fill up too quick and it just picks up drips and drops. Man, this cargo took a good chunk of damage. Hey, that's a sliver. Come on.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, that's a good distance. Alright, I'll take on these orders once I finish the stuff I'm currently carrying. Man, nobody's carrying ceramics. Alright, let's make a new route. Alright, this is the emu, but I think should be able to finish this ceramics.
Commencing route creation.
Go here. Get closer to completing our roads. one not quite enough ceramic realization at a time.
You're mine.
Thunder is so bad I can't hear it even with headset at max.
Well, just don't go outside.
Okay.
Alright, we should be able to complete this segment. I'm gonna waste a good chunk, but whatever.
It's like it's right next to me if I take my headset off. And it's very humid.
Well, stay dry and hopefully you don't get any mold issues. Like, luckily California's pretty dry and we get a lot of heat, so I don't really have any mold issues, but places where it rains a lot, like mold would be a huge concern of mine. Alright, so we've completed that road. We have nice long roads connecting here, but we need to, let's see, where do we need to extend the road? We need to extend it back this way. So let's make a delivery to Hartman and the pizza chef. We need to collect all of their... Let's get this one right here. Let's go take care of Hartman.
Commencing route creation.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Delivering packages all over again. I can't wait to get on this road again. Out of network. And back in network. Surprised we don't have a signpost or something in there to know that this is where his location is. Hoo-ah.
You're mine.
Delivery and a pickup of materials, please. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to rest. Ooh, that was close. No. Terminal, come on. Come on.
I appreciate you coming at night. I see you found the missing cargo of mine. And with your support, my research has advanced leaps and bounds. Take this data. You should find it invaluable.
Thank you.
I am increasing the amount of materials you can use here.
You're increasing, but can you give me more?
I've succeeded in furthering consider increasing the capacity of the extra battery.
Am I even using extra
this,
batteries?
but I only managed to do so because of your considerable assistance. I'd like to pursue this line of research a bit more, I think. By the way, how is Hartman's health?
Yeah.
You might not be aware of this, but he was helping me with my hydrology research. We were partners, you could say. Research associates, that is. When he returned from his brief visit to the beach, his body retained trace amounts of water.
Yeah, now partner
that I used to carry out my research.
has so many different meanings. You can just say my significant other, which means they're in a relationship with you. But if you said my partner, people now associate partner with somebody that you are, that is a significant other, or that could be romantically involved with. Partner is now the same thing as saying boyfriend, girlfriend. Like your partner, like in business, like that to me is what partner means, or let's partner in something. But all the different ways that we describe the same thing is very confusing. How did you and Hartman first meet?
Hartman and I both belong to a community of people dealing with 21-minute syndromes. The 21-Minute Anxiety Association. I first met him at one of our meetings. Naturally, these meetings only run for 20 minutes. So we got to know each other better by exchanging mails afterwards. We conversed at length about our shared struggles and grew closer through our joint research activities.
Alright, I best be on my way.
I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Order completed. Well done.
Did I already take your materials? Don't need to fabricate. Chiral crystals. Nice. Metals. Okay, we'll take those. Ceramics. How many have you got? Ooh, still not a lot. Alright, do you have any orders that you need me to deliver on my way to something that I'm already doing? Actually, you know what? I don't want to take on any more orders. Just, I need to know. Alright, first let's, it would be silly of me not to take on orders if I'm already going there.
My Slipknot still slaps like hell.
Yeah, a lot of music that slaps the first time just keeps on slapping. Music that can stand the test of our social, like, fluctuations of preference. Okay, so I currently have deliveries going to, let's see here, the data scientist. So I'm going to the data scientist anyway. Alright, so data scientist. I have orders going to the pizza chef, right? Yep. Pizza chef. I have orders going to the Arctic Northern Environmental Observatory. I have orders going to F2 South Distribution. F2 South Distribution Center. I have orders going to, oh, this is a pickup. That's a pickup and recovery. Alright, that's the orders that I have. Alright, so this order, I've got to pick up and take where? It doesn't really, where's the switch map info? How do I, standard order, destination, recover cargo, aid package ×4, minimum 1 container. But standard order, destination, but it doesn't say where I'm taking it to afterwards? Okay, fine. Okay, so any orders going to those 4 locations? So I've got one going to F2 South, so I can take that one. It's another one to F2 South. Neutralize a veteran. And no, we're not doing that one. Recovery, no. Express. I am going to the Pizza Chef. I guess the neutralization is close to the Pizza Chef anyway. Alright, so let's do that one. Breakable cargo. That's a pickup and recovery. But I've got the roads. Let's just do it. Let's just take it. That one's going all the way back to mechanics. I'm not going that way. And I'm not going back to the Ghost Hunter. You know what? I'm gonna take out the neutralization one. And it's another neutralization. Just gonna do these 2. Alright, customization. Customization. Chiral T. Okay, so the Quokka. The animals are less likely, so I'm not doing any of those right now, so I can replace it with the Chiral T. Alright, an Electrobiote. Your battery will last a tiny bit longer. I guess that's the right one. Yeah, I think that's the right combo. Stamina and battery. Makes sense to me. Customized look. I've now got a woodland camo. I don't really need to do anything with that one. We can go ahead and head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. Let's see here. We've got the dowser that we're going to. Which I didn't actually see before. Let's go to the Pizza Chef, I guess. So go from here.
Commencing route creation.
Down. Get on the road. Cut through here. Go up here to the Pizza Chef. Oh, we had a enemy scouting all the way up there. And I'm gonna come back and mess up their shit. Another useless bridge. Like, does water flow down here? Is there a river that forms here? What is the purpose of that bridge? job, Sam. Good job.
Well, well, I see that you've returned. Wait while I check the orders. How did you make the trip here so quickly?
Vehicles, zip lines, all sorts of different things.
Where did you find this cargo?
Probably just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, we're almost 5-star.
You're always working so very hard, Sam. Believe me when I say that I am grateful beyond words. You are always so willing to help.
I know.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
As thanks for your assistance, there is something I would like you to have.
Gonna be a pizza trinket? Ooh, a beanie? I love beanies. I'm gonna wear my beanie. I'm gonna wear a beanie. Oh, the blood all over my... Oh, heck yeah, I'm gonna wear that beanie. Do acrobatic karate, slamming.
I believe you are finally ready to receive this.
Thank
Read it
you.
to obtain the knowledge of yet another of my secret techniques. The great spinning
Pizza slam.
It is based on traditional pizza tossing movements. With proper execution, it can be devastating to an enemy. Even the mechs you sometimes face would be no match.
Would be a no match.
And what's more, striking your targets with the rubber pizza dough will seem easier than ever now. Learn and practice with VR training. Ah, I have a knit cap for you too. I was thinking earlier that it might suit you.
It will.
That is all for now, Sam.
I will wear it.
Take care.
Alright, let's see what orders you got, as long as it's going in the direction I'm already going. Okay, so Northern Environmental Observatory. I don't have anything going there. I could do it because it's on the road. It's an easy one. That's an easy one. Do I have anything going to the Architect? I don't, but I could just go that way. Okay, let's just go that way. Ooh, I don't know.
Cargo has been designated Cape Flat and requires urgent delivery.
Okay. Ooh, oh my god! There's no way this is gonna fit on the truck. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. I'm gonna have to back out. Like, oh my god, that was a lot. Let's see if we can go into facility storage. Private locker, weapons. Got a lot of... no, I don't have a lot of materials. Alright, ceramic. Boots. I've got a lot of orders that I need to fulfill. Yeah, I can't because of all the orders I need to finish. I can't take on any more orders. That was a huge delivery. Alright, sorry, I gotta finish all these other ones. But I will take your... Did I get your materials? Crap. I need road materials and all that other stuff, though. That I will gladly take. Alright, materials, chiral crystals, 800, that was good. Alright, metals. You can take that many, yeah, I'll take that. Ceramics, not bad. One of those. Alright, we'll take that. Hopefully we can fit all this in the truck. Dang it. Alright, what can we take? Let's take just the ceramics. Alright, we'll take that. Put this all in my private locker. Alright. Okay. Hartman, we don't need to go to. We can go ahead and hit the architect. I feel like... whatever. Go up this way.
Commencing route creation.
We're going to go through BT territory. Got no choice on that one. No choice but to say hello to the BT. Hope for the best in avoidance. Alright, your ramp location? I have a dick. Alright, do I have any road pavers or anything up here that I need? Doesn't look like it. I don't need chemicals.
You're mine.
Thinking maybe if I crush them, they'd give me chiral crystals. But that does not appear to be a thing. Probably gonna get a BT warning here soon.
Gotcha.
Thanks for the extra cargo, John.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Gotta watch your step when the weather's this bad. Be careful.
No more orders, but take materials. Taking ceramics only. God, there's guys never have a lot. But I'll take as much as I can get. Ooh. Not gonna fit on the truck, huh? Let's see if we need to take some stuff off of here. Facility storage, carried on back. It's mostly all delivery stuff. I don't think I have any. Okay, we can get rid of this stuff. And the weapons. We'll keep an assault rifle. I'm sorry. Done. Don't really need the resins, but we'll see what that does. Private locker. And now, everything that's loaded onto my shoulders. Alright, cool. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, new route. Where are we going to now? Don't know if we can just go straight down here.
Commencing route creation.
Oh, that doesn't look very safe. That route actually looks better. Actually, this one looks good too. Actually, that looks really steep. And it doesn't look like I've ever taken that route before. Let's try... I don't think I've ever tried that, but we're going to try it anyway. That's very, very rocky. Alright, let's see if we can go down this rock face. It looks doable! Question mark, 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 exclamation point. We'll see how good the data is here. It might be rocky, but as long as I've got a way down, not so bad. So far so good. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Alright, cool. Rocky surface, but that's about it. Crisscross applesauce. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't get up. Are you kidding me? Come on! I can't back up, and I can't go forward. Jesus Christ. So. Destroyed. What? One minimum. Yeah, just deliver it. Just needed one minimum.
Still up? Appreciate. It's rare to this cargo's been missing. Glad to have someone like you on our side. You have my we're upping your allocation of materials again.
All I need is your ceramics, my friends. All I need is your ceramics.
Something I want to give you.
Give it. Oh, a trinket. What's this one? Kangaroo boxing? Something combat. An accessory featuring 2 kangaroos wearing boxing gloves. Attaching this accessory to your backpack fills you with fighting spirit, allowing you to deal more damage with your melee attacks. Okay, cool.
This is a special backpack accessory we whipped up ourselves.
Thank you.
You should find your close quarters combat abilities much improved with this little fella on board. Sure, he might just seem like a good luck charm, but fighting's about more than physical strength. It requires strength of will too.
Strength of
this accessory
will.
will help you harness yours.
Harness your strength of will, and if you can, that will be amazing.
Try it out.
Order complete. Well done.
Alright, let's see what orders I can take on. A recovery and back. That's actually not a bad one. Deliver to the dowser. Deliver ceramics. Deliver a set of performance. No, you know what? I'm not taking any more. I'm not taking any more orders. No more orders. No more orders. I'm gonna finish these current ones. Just keep stacking on more orders. Alright, who do I have to go to here? These are pickups. And then I've got all these orders back here. Okay. I think, let me check here. Yeah. Alright, we are approaching the 4-hour mark, but I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much to those that dropped in. Monkey Boy 32, thanks for hanging out and sharing your horror stories and your weather shenanigans with me. Thanks so much, Eldon, for dropping in and saying hi as well. Thank you all so much for your time. Again, your time is the most valuable and limited resource that you have to offer, and thank you so much for spending some time here with me. This has been day 11 of our Death Stranding 2 streams and plays. We are 51 hours in. Let's go and do a save here real quick. I think it said 50 hours and 55 minutes. Let's save. We can now save over this other one, but we'll keep that one. Alright, 50 hours and 58 minutes. That was episode 8. We are still in episode 8 Deluge. Alright, feels good so far. So we're 50 hours in, and this is what we still have to unlock. We have done barely any of this. If we spend a fraction, well, look at the size. Like, this is what I say. I've done a lot of deliveries too. I'd say we have a minimum of 50 hours left of gameplay. And again, I'm a meandering player. I have been trying to get mission to mission, delivery. I haven't been doing too much of the distracting stuff that you can do in a video game and go out and explore, maybe find Easter eggs. I have a lot of the VR training stuff today to do. I'd say a minimum of 50 hours of solid gameplay. And then you could probably tack on another 100 hours of just exploration, continuing to do deliveries, doing all the challenges, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, tons of content here. Well worth your time if you have that amount of time. Luckily, I'm retired and I have a bunch of time right now. So I will see you guys on day 11, part 2, or day 12. I'm also going to try to do some streaming of Demon Souls so I can continue on with my Souls to Ring. And then as soon as I finish this game's primary story, I'll probably take a little bit of a break from it and jump back into Night City because I've been missing my time in Cyberpunk 2077. Lots of stuff to play, lots of stuff to share, and I hope you'll share more of your time with me later. So I will see you very soon, later today, just streaming what? It's a surprise. All right, thanks a lot.